Hey everyone, welcome to this weekend Sidereal Astrology Forecast. This is for March 29th to the 31st of 2019. All right, so this weekend, not a whole lot going on astrologically. Essentially what we have is Mercury building momentum. Mercury just went direct last Thursday. So slowly but surely as the weekend unfolds, maybe good for putting things into action. Maybe some shifts of insight we had around Thursday, and just feeling probably a little bit of momentum with the routine and things that we're thinking about. So with that, on Friday, we still have the moon in Sagittarius, so great day there for expanding our horizons. This could be through philosophy, abstract thinking, potentials, but also quite literally too, good day for adventure and a bit of that spirit for life. Saturday, Sunday, no major aspects, but we do have the moon in Capricorn, so likely some grounded days, maybe feeling a bit reserved, grounded, but really good day for things that require discipline, productive energy, and the long-term approach to things. All right, so let's take a look at all of this here in more detail when we return. All right, so here is the sky for this weekend. So we are going to look at this for what will be Friday with the moon in Sagittarius. Over here in Sagittarius, passing over Pluto in the south node, which we'll look at. And then going into Saturday, the moon will shift into grounded Capricorn, and on Sunday as well. All right, so again, we are using the actual size of the constellations called True Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, definitely check out the link down below for more information. All right, so let's go and take a look at first the aspects this weekend so you can see what I mean here. No major aspects going exact. The most important thing astrologically is that Mercury is now direct. It's good to still give it time, right? Mercury still has to get out of his shadow too from a lot of the retrograde kind of energy. But things are certainly starting to move forward with what we've been thinking about, maybe the past few weeks, maybe things we've been mulling over, or perhaps things that we've just kind of put on the back burner, now starting to move forward. So great weekend for implementation of those ideas. Again, still with the caveat that it's good to be flexible while Mercury's still in his shadow, adaptive. Information can still change, but still nonetheless, lots to implement with that flexibility in mind. All right, so with this, Mercury is of course still very close to Neptune, so there is still a bit of that receptive energy that's important with the mind. Again, good to surrender what's outside of our control and live presently and listen to our intuition, but still maybe get into that kind of dreamy, creative energy with this conjunction. And this is of course also emphasized by the fact that the sun is in Pisces, so our focus on life is still in terms of the receptive approach to things. So still good to again access that kind of more accepting nature and intuitive nature and creative nature with the sun in Pisces. All right, so looking at these days specifically though, on Friday the moon will be in fiery Sagittarius, as was the case the past couple days before Friday. And so just another good day for expanding those horizons. Sagittarius is about listening to that spirit for life, what inspires us, what helps us feel expansive, maybe what are some of these potentials that, again, we can focus on or be aware of, and cultivate this side of ourselves. Good for free-spiritedness, maybe adventurousness, and some philosophical stuff can also be great with the moon here. So the moon is going to be passing over this Pluto South Node conjunction, and it's just activating this. This is going to be an energy mostly going into April, which is about releasing some patterns. So it's really good here. Maybe on Friday we might just get a bit of an activation where we might be able to be aware of maybe some patterns that we may make or have in our life. And they may have to do with maybe fears or concerns, deeper things. Again, the theme will still be that of potential and, again, expanding those horizons, but with Pluto and the South Node, it can bring up sometimes some things from, the deeper dimensions of matters. So just good to be aware and just observe. There's really nothing to do with this as much as it's just to be aware of if there are any patterns, and in that process, they just naturally get released. And from this, there will likely be on Friday a new chapter with self-empowerment. probably from that releasing nature, or maybe, taking a step in the right direction in terms of maybe facing some fears, or breaking some patterns, transforming something that can start a new chapter with the month regarding our self-empowerment. All right, but nothing major with that. Just wanted to mention it because, again, no major aspects here over the weekend. All right, so with that, then once we get into Saturday, the moon will shift into responsible Capricorn, likely noticing themes around the day around responsibility, what requires patience and discipline. And so just good to cultivate this side of ourselves, things for that long-term perspective and just taking things one step at a time. That'll also be the theme on Sunday as well. All right, and we are in the third quarter phase of the lunar cycle this weekend. So in the larger context, if there's been any shifts of awareness since about a week ago, or things you've been implementing since about a week ago, or if you've pivoted in your life in some way since about a week ago, it is a really good weekend to implement those things, to really challenge ourselves, to maybe set some intentions, move some energy forward with whatever it's about. All right, and we will be finishing this lunar cycle next week. So I believe on Friday, very early Friday for most of us, we're going to have a new moon. So next week will certainly be the finalization and completion of what has been this lunar cycle. All right, everyone, so that is the weekend in a nutshell. Most important thing, Mercury building momentum. Things maybe starting to move forward with those ideas, maybe implementation, maybe the routine stuff, communication stuff as well. Still good to access that intuitive and receptive Neptune nature with that conjunction. On Friday, the moon in Sagittarius, great for expanding those horizons with that awareness of what we're releasing, maybe some patterns or concerns that can leave us feeling self-empowered. And then Saturday, Sunday, the moon in grounded Capricorn, making a great day for those responsibilities and anything that does require that long-term perspective. All right, so everyone have a fantastic weekend. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time for the daily forecast. Take care.